everybody, welcome to Big E's Auto. I'm your host, Big E, the one and only. Who am I kidding? Anyway, it's Big E. I'm underneath the C4 Corvette today. I did a lot of work to it. I'm going to give an overview only because I never did this before. And it was such a big project that I figured I would try and get through it first and then try and explain it to you guys. And hopefully, if you want to do this, this video can help you with that project. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I replaced the mount bushings for the rear carrier. Let me see. Let me get my camera work here. Up in there. That's where the whole, your whole rear assembly attaches to the frame. Is right there. That bushing, obviously originally rubber, is now a Prothane bushing. That was quite a deal to get the old one out, the new one in. So we replaced that bushing, and obviously we replaced the one. Let me try and get the oh, you can see it up in there. Okay, so we replaced that, which means we had to unbolt some things. Mainly the lower control arm here, for lack of a better term, your trailing arms, which are I want to say 24 millimeter socket. I loosened them up. I didn't take them out all the way. I only loosened them up. Same thing. See if I don't know if you can see. There is the upper one for the rear. I loosened that up as well. Obviously, you have to remove your shock. I believe those are 18 millimeter. Your lower control arm, I believe, is also. Oh, that's 24. I'm sorry. That's also 24. So this bar here will drop down. Okay, and then you're going to unhook or unbolt your shock. Okay, and then what I did, I should say, is underneath your middle here, between your exhaust pipes, I had a bottle jack, and I used that to lower it down from there. I also took this opportunity to remove the stub shafts. Had new U-joints put in the stub shafts, all right, and I had them rebalanced. I didn't do it myself. I had a friend of mine help me out, put the new U-joints in. They were beyond shot, so there's no U-joints in there. They're speed balanced, so he got them set there within balance, and they're good. And then at which point we put the obviously we put some lube on the bushings, and then we were able to take the bottle jack, and we were able to jack it up into place. Those bolts and nuts, I believe, are 18 millimeter. So you need an 18 millimeter wrench for those bolts where it mounts to the frame. Also, while we were at it, we replaced the spring bushings here with the Prothane ones. I'm also going to let you in on a little trick here that I found out. Was the obviously with the car, when you sit in, our left side heavy. So I took this here. This would be your left rear. And I ran that nut all the way up against to where you run out of thread, and I ran a pin in there. Okay, and then on this side, I just barely I left it as low as possible so I could just get the pin in there for safety reason. Now you're gonna ask why I did that. The way it was explained to me was that it actually it's an effort to get the car more neutral, in that it takes the heavy weight from the left side and throws it on the right front corner, right side of the car, to kind of help compensate for the weight of the driver of the car. I don't know if it's going to make a difference or not. I haven't driven the car yet since I got it back together. But I figured I would share that little tidbit with you. Yeah. It doesn't sound like I did a lot, but it was about, I'm going to say it was at least probably maybe 8 to 10 hours for me to do it, to go over everything and make sure it's right. So, but that's the finished product. We got it up into place with the new U-joints, rebalance half shafts, all new bushings all the way around. So that's that. I just figured I would touch base with you guys and kind of give, if you're looking at restoring or you're looking at upgrading your C4 suspension, or if you want to replace the bushings, it's well worth it. It is time consuming, but it's well worth it. And like I said, while you're at it, I would take the stub shafts out. Again, those are 8mm bolts on the saddles that hold them into place. So an 8mm socket, and you have to play around a little bit with the angles to get the socket in there, but you can get those stub shafts out and then have new U-joints put in and get them rebalanced. So that's it for that. So I hope this helps a little bit. If anything, a little bit of a tuning secret. There's some other things I want to try. I'm going to let you guys know as I do them, and to see if we can get a little better handling out of the C4. So anyway, so watch out for each other. Take care of each other. We'll see you next time right here on Big E's Auto. Bye for now.